everyone, it's Kelly Donahue-Pirro here from Tacoma, Washington, shooting your 3-minute videos for the week. And today we're talking about how to deal with an Eeyore. And so if you know anything about some of the work we've done in the past, we talk about Eeyores and Tiggers in an agency. And Tiggers are all systems go, let's get after it, let's try new things. And Eeyores are the ones that are just kind of stuck in the mud and don't want to do anything. And oh, the on-hold times of carriers are so long. I know I do a phenomenal Eeyore impersonation. So we want to give you 4 strategies to deal with Eeyores inside of an agency, because we have to keep moving and working around them. And a lot of times Eeyores just need a little Tigger love, right? So in this 3-minute video series, we're going to talk about, identifying your Eeyores. Teach Sharon's going to talk about, can you change an Eeyore? You got to find their patterns and then how to move forward around an Eeyore. So for me today, we're going to talk a little bit about how to identify an Eeyore. And before I get started, I just want to say a couple things. First of all, I just want to let you guys know, coming in July, we're going to be changing up our 3-minute videos, which means that we're not going to be doing them daily. We're going to be doing them a little differently. So stay tuned for that. So you can always go back through our library. We actually have over 2 years worth of daily 3-minute videos, and we were doing video blogs before then. So I guarantee you need something, we have it for you. Also, if you look on our videos, we don't do any ads, sponsorships, anything like that. We're just here to give good news out to the insurance space. So if you like it, tag it, subscribe to it, get in the zone with it, so that way we can make sure at all points in time you're getting our awesome communication. So don't worry, 3-minute videos aren't going away altogether, and we're going to be replacing with some different forms of content. So you will still be getting good, high quality content for your agency from us, just a little different format. So let's talk first about how to identify an Eeyore in your agency. Oh my goodness. I think you might be saying, well, how do I identify the non-Eeyores sometimes? They kind of stick out. The body language is a little low. Anytime you give any good news, it could be, well, what about XYZ? They tend to think a little bit more of the negative. They tend to resist change. And a lot of times if change is coming, they tend to be really anxious about pending changes. Now, some of this is being Eeyore, some of it's just a personality type. There are definitely some people who are just more suspect in general in the long run, and that's okay too. What I want to share with everybody is that once you know you have an Eeyore, you just have to treat them a little differently. You have to expect it. Don't get frustrated by it. Almost disassociate from it. Many leaders try to change Eeyores, which Sharon's going to talk a little bit. I don't know if you can change them. You can improve them. You can modify them. They can come forward. But for the most part, all of our different personalities add value to an agency. And so when an Eeyore is putting the brakes on something and you have a super Tigger, maybe there needs to be a few brakes put on. But the reality is collaboration together is the key. Now, when you have an Eeyore, there's obviously different levels of Eeyore, or Eeyoreism, I should say. If an Eeyore is becoming a cancer in the agency, that has to be dealt with, and it can't be let to go on and on and on. If there's just somebody who's more of a skeptic, what's a different skill set? A true definition of an Eeyore is just sort of a cancer in your agency. They're starting trouble behind everyone's back. They're resistant to everything. They're openly negative. They're not professional about it. In fact, a lot of times they're just downright destructive and disrupt the whole thing because people are sick of hearing about it. If you allow an Eeyore to continue in your agency, you will lose good people because Tiggers, quite frankly, are done with trying to change Eeyores over time. It seems like a roadblock to success. So find your Eeyores, understand who they are, and identify that this is going to be one of your challenges as a leader, is working with an Eeyore. Next up, Sharon's going to talk a little bit about, can you change an Eeyore? We'll see you in the next 3-minute video. Hi, everyone. It's a special PSA, a public service announcement here for our loyal followers and listeners of our 3-minute videos. So we started doing a daily 3-minute video when COVID hit. It was our way of connecting, and people were at home, and we wanted to bring positivity to the world. But now, as we have hit the 2-year mark of doing a daily video, we've decided it's time to change things up a little bit. We have some other forms of content that we think you're going to love. So the 3-minute videos will not be putting in a graveyard. They are instead going to be changed up a little bit. So what you're going to see is a little bit of a throwback video. We're going to highlight our top 10 greatest hits in the last 2 weeks. Then we're going to go all into talking about commercial sales as Heath Sharon is emerging with his new course on how to prospect and sell commercial. So great for anybody out there. You're going to start to see our content change up in the month of July and get into a new rhythm in August. We can't thank you enough for your loyalty to our 3-minute videos. We know that they've given people a lot of tips and tricks, and we've gotten a ton of followers out of them. But just like everything in life, all good things must come to an end. And we think we've got something extra special cooking up our sleeves. So we can't wait to share that with you. In the meantime, please go like our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Like them, like them, like them. That's where you're going to get special announcements. Also, make sure you're watching your email for even more special announcements on everything. We appreciate everything that you guys have done, and we can't wait to share with you different forms of content. So we're not going away. You're still going to get all the APP awesomeness in your inboxes and on your social media channels. We're just going to change things up just a smidge to make it even more ridiculously amazing for you. Thank you so much, and we absolutely look forward to what's next. Take care.